What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? Hi, I'm your buddy Big John at G, the Two Gun Pixie presents legendary gaming indeed. All right, so IDW, along with the property holders, Warner Brothers in DC, put out this game based on Batman the Animated Series called Gotham City Under Siege. And this is a first playthrough. Just to let you know, this is a first playthrough. I went through the rules briefly, and I have them with me. There are no rule cards, no little cheat cards with the rules written on them. But we have the book, and reading through this, it feels like after the first play, maybe the first two plays, I think this game kind of flows. Looking at the rules that just fell, got them. All right. So we are starting off with the act phase. I will be shuffling cards first. So we have all the Act 1 cards here. Now this is a dice set, push your luck kind of game. So you have things like this that you have to end up doing. If there are multiple on it, that little number 2 means that's only for 2 players. This would be for 4 players. Okay, we're going to shuffle this up. Leave this here for the moment. Masterminds, we're going to shuffle this up too. Masterminds. So you have all kinds of Batman masterminds, like the Clock King is in here, Calendar Girl. You got Big Bane, Clayface, Harley Quinn. You got a whole bunch in here, and there's an expansion for this called Masterminds. It's called Minions and Masterminds, which is going to add more to your collection here. Okay, good enough. That's shuffled, and that's good. That's good because we only need one of the act cards, so we'll take the one off at the top. We'll put these back in the game box, like so. And this is what we got. Destructive mobs. If not defeated, you have to destroy one building. So for a 2-player game, we're going to be needing 2 5s. Not 5 or more. And only on 1 die each space, we're going to need a 5 and a 5. And we have 2 heroes. So we're going to be using one of the Act 1 story cards that I just shuffled. We're going to have 4 masterminds out. Jeez. Whew, okay. Now the Batcave computer is in play. You may put 1 additional story card into play to give 1 bonus die to yourself and to one other hero. As far as the first playthrough goes, I'm not sure. That sounds a little dangerous. There must be a strategic reason for that. Okay. And so let's get this into play here. It could be more that come out. But we have 1 at least that we're going to have to deal with for Act 1. And this is a prison break. That's what's causing the destructive mobs. And so we're going to need a 5 or a higher there. While active, heroes may not use their skill cards. Oh yeah, I got to choose skill cards. Draw and placed 2 mastermind cards. Okay, so as you see, this is still partly set up. So this said that there's going to be 4 masterminds, and there's going to be 2 more. Wow, am I going to get past Act 1? Okay, you saw me shuffle this. So to start with, we have 4 masterminds. So in the north quadrant and north, and this shows the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west. So he's going to be up in the north. I'll put him up here by Batman's cape so you can kind of, I'll just cover up Batman's face. There you go. So you can see that he's up there. In the west, we have Bane. Ah, geez. Red Claw is in the east. Oh, we got in the west again. We got Harley Quinn. And 2 of them team up on the west side. We got 1, 2, that's 3, and we got 4. But then this says to draw and place 2 additional mastermind cards. There's going to be the Mad Hatter, Jervis Tesh, in the south. Maybe we'll lower this. Jervis Tesh over here in the south. And the final one, Poison Ivy in the north. And she's planting evergreens. Okay. So we got the mastermind set up. Now, this says 4 villains. 4 villains are going to be with the mastermind. That's going to be 1 each. Or is that going to be 4 each? Okay. So that's what this is for. This bag has a bunch of tokens in it that represent 3 levels of criminals. So the first 2 of the 4, we got a thug, which is 1 level, 1 hit point, and a ninja, which is 3. We need 2 more for the initial drawer. Thugs. All right, so all 4 of these are going to be appearing in the north, because that's where the first was drawn. Mr. Freeze. And we'll stack these guys up in their groups. We got 1 ninja and 3 thugs. No more thugs added from the story card, but they each have their own. They each have their own minions. So he has 8 villains with him. The north section is going to be rocked. And she has 7 villains. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start with that. Thug. Let's put it there for the moment. Henchman. Thug. Ninja, thug. Level 2. And then Harley Quinn has 7. She got 1. Oh, I forgot the ninjas. Sorry. Not the ninjas. 1, 2. Ninjas, thugs. There'll be a lot of mercenaries left over. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 7 for her. There's also on the north side. Now 6 and 8. 6 for Bane, 8 for Harley Quinn. That's what, a total of 14. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they have to. Shush. 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more, right? 14. So this is everything that's over here. Wow. We have 7 over here with Jervis Tesh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got Thug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for Red Claw, ooh, we have 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, knocking the buildings around. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I am not really feeling very confident about this. Ooh, all right. Okay, I gotta choose their abilities, and then it's all good. So, I'm gonna shuffle this up, and then I'm gonna draw the top 2. I'm going to choose one to keep and one to put on the top of the deck. Strike fear into the villains. At the end of the act phase, you may defeat any one non-setup story card. Or the bat plane, deal damage equal to each die as it is placed to villains on any battlefield. And after placing the second die, matching the first, also defeat any non-setup story card. We're going to go with the bat plane. I'll put this on top. Remind me of it. We're going to put it right there. Now, Catwoman. Here we go. Catwoman. Selena Kyle. Looks like a cat. Sometimes she's nice. Sometimes not so much. But for the purpose of this game, she is on the side of the angels-ish. Rooftop Serenade. and Army of Cats. So Rooftop Serenade. Each time you make an attack from the rooftops, deal an additional 5 damage. Well, Army of Cats is discard this card to defeat all rank 1 villains in your battlefield. Oh, that could come in handy. She has a ton of 1s. Oh. Rooftop Serenade. The roof is its own area, and from the roof, you can get anywhere. So if I was on the roof here, I could end up in the west, north, south, east. It really, I could really get anywhere. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to take the Army of Cats. That's what she's going to take. Okay, then we are ready. So Act 1 is the act phase. Phase 1 is the act phase. We just came out of setup, so we get to skip the advanced act step because we don't need to advance it yet, and the advanced act leader step. Act leader always starts as Batman if Batman is one of the players. If nobody's playing Batman, then the group just decides who the act leader is going to be. So that's going to knock us right into the hero planning stage. We did that. Sorry. Like I said, first playthrough. So yes, that was what this was, the hero planning stage, taking the card, shuffling, and choosing one of the 2. And we're going to, we did the act setup card step already. We shuffled and chose one of the cards. So, whoa, look at that. That was pretty fast. So now I believe it's going into phase 2. Yes, it is the hero phase of the game. There's a little camera quake there. So the hero phase. Oh yes, the dice. Okay, so these dice, these are extra bonus dice. Cards and effects will tell us when we can use them. Batman is the blue dice. Catwoman is the purple. So we're gonna roll the dice, and then we get to use the dice. 2 4s, 1 and a 2. 2 4s, a 5, and a 1. So that's their pools that they're going to be pulling from and using. This isn't quite like the Yahtzee style games where you're going to get to have multiple re-rolls. And now from the rolling the dice step, we go to the activate hero step. So we are going to be placing 1 die, and only 1 die only at a time during a turn. And we do start with Dark Knight, Batman. I'm Batman. I am Batman right now. All right, the number of the die being placed must match the number of the space. Only 1 die can be placed on a square action box. Each hero board has 1 unlimited action. That's be the Batarangs or the Whip and Claw for her. Okay, let's start off with this. Batman is to quell the destructive mobs as well as deal with the prison break. He doesn't have a 5, so he can't do either. Unless you can lower the Gotham City Tracks bat signal by 1 in order to get an addition of +1 to a die roll. So it could do that. There's a 1, a 2, and 2 4s. So with 4, he can use his utility belt. When activated by placing a 4 die here, gain 2 signal points and deal damage to villains on Batman's battlefield equal to the die placed here. That's cool. So why don't we do that? We're going to use the utility belt gadgets. We'll put a 4 there. That means we're going to do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they're all going back in the bag. For now, we'll see them again. Okay. You can only place 1 die at a time. You can, however, use a batarang, because that is a character skill, and that does not go against your placing 1 die, 1 action. So if I wanted to, once per active hero step, Batman may discard 1 of his tokens to throw his batarang ricocheting around the battlefield, defeating the highest ranked villain on each battlefield, including his own. Let's see. I could defeat that 3 ninja over there. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Why not? Let's use one of these right away. And he'll do the batarang. He'll defeat this 3 over here. Get rid of that. Now, Catwoman. 2 4s, a 5, and a 1. Think like a villain. No, don't need a... let's see, we got the 5. Could deal with that prison break. Or Army of Cats, discard this card to defeat all rank 1 villains on your battlefield. These are all the rank 1 villains. Oh, no, they're not. These are. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 8. 8 thugs. Yeah, let's do that. She's going to start off with her cats. And then this says discard. Like so. So they are all defeated. Maybe this won't be as bad as I thought. And that also did not count as her action. So let's see. She still has the 1-2 punch. When activated for the first time by placing any die here, deal that number of damage to villains on Catwoman's battlefield. When activated for the second time, placing the die here, that matches the first die, deal damage equal to both dice. Okay, let's put the 4 there. This is going to deal 4 damage. This will get rid of these 2 henchmen at 2 each. Right there is 4. Okay, let's see. Hero phase then just continues back and forth till the crisis phase starts. We'll re-roll dice until all dice are placed. All players then re-roll all their unused dice and continue in this manner until all the dice have been placed. I see. Okay, so the next round. Oh, no, wait, what did he do? He placed 1 here. That was the utility belt. That was a 4. That was a 4. I caught myself. Don't worry. I caught it. This stays here. And these 3. Oh, 5 and 2 6s. That is a 6. You can see the filling just came out of the pip there. And also, no die creates a 5. Like, no standard set of dice. Create a 5 like that. That's a 6. Okay. Let's just do this now too. A 4, a 6, and a 1 for Catwoman. That's not bad. When activated, place 1 die here, and Batman must move to any battlefield, defeat the highest villain there. When activated by placing 1 die, Batman must move to any battlefield, defeating the highest villain there. Then Batman deals 8 damage to the villains on his battlefield. Oh, okay. So if I place this 5 here, then I will be able to move to any battlefield. Let's see. Maybe he should move to the north, up here. Defeat the highest level villain. So goodbye, Ninja. Defeat the highest villain there, and then Batman deals 8 damage in his battlefield. So he came from here, and there was 2, 4, 6. There was 3 henchmen, 2 points each, 2, 4, and 6 points. We got, where's that Ninja? Getting back in the bag. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could use that Batarang again. At the highest level in any area. That would be one of the 2s. That would be one of the 3s. Or for the north, since you can't see the buildings blocking there. So for the north, it would be one of the 3 as well. So you only place 1 die at a time. No, I'm going to hold on to that second and the last Batarang attack. I'm going to hold on to that. So moving up to Catwoman, the 6, 4, and 1. Could do the 1-2 punch again. With a 6, because it doesn't say it has to be the equal number. Deal damage equal when activating for the second time by placing a die that matches the first. Yes. So it's going to be both of them. So it's going to be 8 damage. 8 damage that she's going to do. Sorry, wrong one. She's over here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. So she can't do that. Okay, that's not bad. We these 2 areas we got cleared off pretty good, and we still got dice to go. So Batman's got a 5 and a 2, and Catwoman's got double 4. Okay, 5 and a 2, starting with the bat. That was there. Needs a 6 for that. Can't make that. Acrobatic attack. When activated by placing any die here, deal damage equal to that die plus 1 on Batman's battlefield. Batman may move freely once during this action to an adjacent battlefield or to the rooftop. There's an awful lot there. Okay, acrobatic attack. We think we're going to go with that. So I don't have a 6. A 5 there. So that's on his battlefield. Then Batman may move freely. That's 5 plus 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a pretty good guess. Yeah, now you know what? He'll use his Batarang again. Ricocheted around the battlefield, defeating the highest ranked villain on on each. I think I only did it for the one before. It should have been each. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So we'll get rid of this guy. We'll get rid of one of these guys. Get rid of one of these guys. 2 ninjas and a henchman. Thanks to the Batarang. And that's 2 battlefields cleared out. Still got to deal with them. Bane says something. I didn't catch that before. That's not coming in focus very good, damn it. It says Bane may not be targeted with cards or skills that defeat the highest villain. You have to remember that. Nobody else. Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Jervis Tesh, Red Claw. He's the only one that has that note, or a note. So that was... I kind of retconned him doing that, didn't I? I guess. Okay. The third action. Cat's Meow needs Snake Eyes. But Whip and Claw, when activated by placing any die, deal damage equal to the die placed plus 2 to villains in Catwoman's battlefield. She may then move. I didn't move Batman, did I? I'm going to move Batman over here because it said to any field. To an adjacent battlefield. Yeah, so this is north he's in. Just have it here on the side for the camera. So yeah, so this is the north side. So this is adjacent to it. So he's going to come on over here to that side. So didn't forget that. Whipping Claw, though, for Catwoman is where we were at. It says when activated by placing any die, deal damage equal to the die placed plus 2 to villains on Catwoman's battlefield. Catwoman may move at the start or end of this attack to an adjacent battlefield or to the rooftop. So she only has 2 adjacent battlefields right here on the south and over here on the north. So since it says she can move before or after making the attack, she'll move over here to the north using a 4. Plus 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaving 2 thugs. Back in the bag. Back in the bag. Whew. She's got 1 die left. Batman's got a 1, and so does she. Now, Batman doesn't have a choice. He's going to have to put it here for his acrobatics. 1 plus 1 is 2. So he'll do 2 damage here. And then he will move to the rooftop. Dun, dun. Catwoman has a 1. So she can do Cat's Meow when activated by placing a 1 die here, deal 8 damage to villains on her battlefield. Then she may move freely during this attack to adjacent battlefields or to the rooftop. Cat's Meow. I think that's it. 8 damage. 1 damage, 2 damage, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't get change, you can't go over. Okay. Sneaky Catwoman may play bonus dice as her color under story cards that require hero dice. Did not know that. We do now. And that looks like it's going to be it. Yep, I think the hero phase is over. Oh, and wow, look at that. I'm playing a DC game while I'm drinking out of a Marvel cup. And you know what? I don't care. Can't stop me. Hey, Stan Lee wrote for DC. So I got Stan's blessing. Yeah, we're up to the crisis phase. Phase 3. In the crisis phase, story card penalties and rewards are resolved for each remaining villain stack attacks the city. Heroes may attempt to defend attacks during this phase, but only against villain stacks on their current battlefield. And only then if not on the rooftops. Oh, I did not realize that. Okay, so Batman cannot defend the attack. So the story cards step. Players resolve the penalties and gain the rewards of all story cards in the storyline. So we only have 1 there currently. So that's all it said with story cards 1. All right, starting with the Act Setup card. Review each story card in the storyline that was not defeated by the heroes and perform the penalty listed in the bottom of the card. If not defeated at the end of the crisis phase, draw and place 2 Mastermind cards. Great. Love Man Bat, and he's going to be in the South here with Jervis Tesh, and that bum is bringing 8 with him. We got here. Whoa, a whole bunch fell out. He's got some thugs. 1, 2, 2. That's 4, so that's half. Half of what he's supposed to be bringing here. 4, 5, 6. Only need 2 more, and there's 3, so I'm going to redraw. Oh, the bag will stay open. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 right there. 2 henchmen and another thug. And then the other mastermind did say 2. The Sewer King. And he's going to be in the East. Oh, and he's bringing 7 with him. This game would work great as an app. All right, so we've got Ninja, we got Thug, and we get a Henchman. 4, 5, and 6, that looks like. 6, 2 more. No, don't fall out. Okay. Thug. Let me see. 3. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's all I said. 7. So the last one that came out was a thug. I'll put him back. Thugs, henchmen, and ninja. There's a lot of work for ninjas if you know who to talk to. Oh no, that fell out. Okay, if not defeated, destroy one building. But that's not it. Now we get to take a look at the city block. Oh. 1 explosion and 1 casualty. So if either one of these get to 0, game over. Destroy building, bonus rewards. The citizen casualty, card penalties, destruction roll. Oh, I jumped to destroy a building. Destruction roll. When instructed to make a destruction roll as a penalty, the act leader rolls a die, and if rolling an odd number, I was supposed to roll. That might not be destroyed. 6, it's not. Dun 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 dun. I did that wrong. Boo, hoo. Okay. The building is destroyed. The act leader chooses the building and returns from the box, flips over the city block. And villain attack step. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming up. No, so Batman is still here, actually. He didn't have to jump. After resolving all story cards, the act leader resolves each battlefield remaining villain stacks. Start on the north battlefield and go clockwise around the city, resolving each villain attack. Each remaining stack, based on rank, and each remaining mastermind will make a destruction roll to try to destroy buildings. This destruction roll is the same as with the story cards. A 1, 3, or 5 will destroy a building. But it may be modified by a hero on the battlefield by making a heroic defense. Heroes are on the battlefield with villains during the crisis. Note, not on the rooftops. Oh, that was a mistake. To do so, they place their miniature on top of the stack or the mastermind, and they roll a die. On a roll of a 1, they suffer a wound. 2 to 6, they deal that number of damage to the stack or mastermind, removing any that they defeat. And if the damage defeats the mastermind or the entire villain stack, do not perform the specific destruction roll. Okay, that all kind of makes sense. Okay, so heroic defense, the only one that can do it is Catwoman. The only thing here is the 2 ninjas. Well, we also got Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. She's going to go for Poison Ivy. Well, girls stick together with them. They've worked together before. She's going to go for Mr. Freeze. That's what she's going to do. So let's see. In the roll of a 1, she's going to get a wound. 2 to 6. She's going to deal that number 2. So she's looking for a 4 bet is what she wants. Oh, no. She rolled a 1. So that means that she is going to be wounded. And let me put this down. Like so. So when they get wounded, you're going to flip it over to the wounded side. Wounded. If they can get another wound while wounded, the heroes lose. That's right. If a player gets the 2 wounds, game's over. It's yet another way that happens. But she does have new abilities here, different abilities. So we're going to be working with that. And now her token ability is Cat Scratch Fever. Once per roll, Catwoman may discard 1 token to enable all heroes to change a die to match one of the die that she rolled. Oh, cool. Okay, so that happened. Now we get to roll. So there's Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, and a stack of ninjas. So if any of these 3 dice come up a 1, 3, or 5, destruction. Yeah. Oh, not bad. Okay, just the 1. Now we'll go boom, boom. Now that's gone. We already saw this, and these are still in that position, so we'll leave that so. Now there's a lot over here. Let's see. We have Sewer King and the Red Claw, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3. That's 6. And there's 7. Oh no. This is bad. That's 5. Okay. Goodbye. Empty building. Oh, that's nice. Everyone was on break. Boom. Yeah, for the sake of camera, we take out the back row. Explosion or casualty. Sorry, there's going to be a casualty. I think there was many in the show. I didn't say none. I said many. Boom. Explosion or casualty. Let's go with an explosion. 2 left. That's a 5. Boom. Another empty building. And the last one. Let's get rid of this one. 1 explosion and 1 casualty. The act leader gains 1 bonus die next round. Okay, the bonus leader next round will be Catwoman. So I'm going to do that now so I don't forget about that. 1 explosion and 1 casualty. Ugh, not good. I should have taken another casualty before instead of that explosion. Oh, but that was it. We really mishandled that. I didn't realize sending Batman to the roof, especially as pretty much the last move for his turn, for the hero phase. I didn't realize the repercussions. This is the first playthrough, mind you. Wow, don't do that. I repeat, if you think it's going to be the last move before the hero phase ends, don't send someone to the roof. Especially when you got all this stuff happening. And we're not done. We're not done because they got to go and they got to go. There's no minions here, right? But there certainly is 2 villains. Oh, this is the end of the game, I think. Yeah, I do. What do you think? We got 3 buildings left, and we got 5 dice to roll right here. She's not going to get a chance to use that extra bonus white die, is she? Okay, Batman can't do anything. He doesn't have any sudden interrupt to swing down. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, what a lucky roll. Only one odd number. So let's get rid of this one over here. Bam! One explosion or 2 casualties. Sorry, but we got to take those 2 casualties. Wow. But it's not over yet. We still got Harley Quinn and Bane. This guy's in a rush to get out of here. So we got these 2 right here. We got 2 buildings left. 1, 3, and 5 will destroy a building. 2 dice, 2 buildings. What will happen? Nothing! Ha 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 ha! That was literally pure luck. It was just a roll of a die. Pure luck, nothing else. All right, but we got 2 city blocks left in Gotham. At that point, you might as well just go home, go back to the Batcave, order some Dominoes from Central City, and just call your real estate agent. Time to move. Okay, but we're going to have to continue and move on and do this all over again, kids. Oh, yes, indeed. So, clean up. Gotham City status. After resolving all story cards and villain attacks, the players check to see if Gotham City has fallen. No! Almost, but not quite. Clean up, the players discard the skill card they had activated. For the act to a common discard pile near the Batman bonus pool. Retrieve the hero dice and return all bonus dice. Well, that was set for the next round, so that one doesn't get returned. Okay. So strike fear into villains. We knew that was coming up. Or the support from Alfred Pennyworth. At the end of the act phase, you may defeat any one non-setup story card. Each time you play a 6... Oh, every time you play a 6 die, you gain 1 bat signal point. And you may also discard this card after any roll to flip from wounded to healthy. You may, not any player, you. Okay, Alfred, let's put you there, and we will strike fear into the hearts of villains. Sounds a little bit like the Shadow. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. And the Rooftop Serenade, which we left there, and now we also have the cat-like reflexes. Once each roll, you may flip 1 die to the opposite side or re-roll your dice. And you may re-roll your attack die 1 time when performing a heroic defense. Rooftop Serenade, each time you make an attack from the rooftops, deal an additional 5 damage. She's going to stick with that. She feels like she definitely needs to, fight or flight, and now she's injured, you know what I mean? She wants to be able to do some damage. Okay, so we did that, and now it's going to be back to the start. Which is right here. Act 1. Now we actually get to go through the advanced act step and the act leader step. So I'm just going to change this. Since this is the second round, we didn't have to do that in the first one. Discard the previous act's story cards to the box. Take the next set of story cards numerically following the previous set. Shuffle them, then place the deck above the track for easy access. So I'm using lower. So this is out. Where's the rest of that deck? Where the rest of that deck go? Oh, right here. My hand is blocking it from my line of sight. Put that over here. Next one to come out is there is only 1 story card per fight. Stolen Batmobile. Oh, Joker got away, did he? Alright, if not defeated, each hero discards one skill token or one skill card from their deck. Oh, did I get skill tokens back? Let me see. Don't think so. Discard near the bonus die pool, retrieve hero dice, and return all bonus dice to the dice pool. Nope. And then go back to phase one. I didn't think so. That sounded a little bit too easy. Yeah. Act leader step. And player holding act leader passes it. So I thought. She's the new act leader. Lil Will, it's right. That is right indeed. We got Batman, the animated series, Gotham City Under Siege. And this is the first playthrough, if you saw the beginning. And you probably already heard me say that 2 or 3 times already. Now, let's see. Act setup card step. We already got that done, yes. So that's bringing us right back around to the hero phase, I believe, here. That's the way this seems to be flowing, Lil Will. Sorry about moving the camera. All right, so we are going to roll these dice. Batman's 4 blue dice. And he has to play with 3 3s and a 6. Get them over here on the side. Now, Catwoman has her 4 purple, but also since the last round, she also has that 1 bonus die she gets to start with. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, and 2 5s that she's going to be playing with. She hasn't used any of her token abilities. So that's her pool to draw from. And she's the act leader, so she actually does start. And she was in the north section. Yeah, she was in the north section, so I guess this is now the north section. And you can see it. So I'm going to put everything down here. Like so. It's 2 ninjas. Right, can you see all that? I hope so. Oh, so that doesn't help me here. She's not up on the rooftop, but I might be able to get her up on one. Anything has a move. Yeah, cat fight. When activated by placing a die here, deal damage to the villains on Catwoman's battlefield equal to the die placed +1. And then Catwoman may move any one time during this attack to an adjacent battlefield. Jason Battlefield could be over there. That needs wow. Let's see. She'll place the 3 there. +1 is 4. Now that move is before or after. Catwoman may move one time during this attack to an adjacent battlefield. During this attack. You know what? Then she's going to put down the 5. She could do high ground when activated this. Placing a 5 die here, move to the rooftop and deal 10 damage to the villains on any battlefield. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. High ground. She's going to get up on the rooftop. She's going to deal 10 to the villain. So this is 3, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mr. Freeze is out. And the ninjas are back in the bag. Because when you think Mr. Freeze, you obviously think ninjas. Cat Scratch Fever. She can do a token besides throwing a die down. Once per roll, Catwoman may discard one token to enable all heroes to. Oh. Yeah, why not? Why doesn't she discard this? And then all heroes can change a die to match. So he'll change this 3 to a 5. Thank you, Catwoman. Thank you. Glad to catch me again. I will. Thank you. I had it originally as I often do, planned to play this early in the afternoon, but too many things just came up to do, and I'm here now. So very cool that you're with me live. Thank you. This is a hot mess here. Back to the game. This is a hot freaking mess. This is what we call a cluster frack. And I don't mean frack. Well, I mean frack, but I mean the real word. But she's going to get to do... Oh, she did 10 damage. Yes, sorry. And that's it. She placed a die. She did her token ability. And that's it. Now, however, on her next turn, I have to remember Rooftop Serenade. She will have a chance to use that, and that adds 5 damage when attacking from a rooftop. But that's not helping me at the moment since it's up to Batman. Wow, look at this. Okay. Heroic Leadership. When activated by placing a 6 die here, deal 6 damage to villains in Batman's field. Afterwards, another hero in Batman's field or the rooftop returns 1 die on their character card to their active pool. Oh, yeah. Why don't we do that, Bats? Oh, no, he can't. He has to move first. Can't put that 6 there. He's going to move first. Acrobatic attack. Yeah, he's going to have to do that because he can freely move. He's going to deal damage equal to the die placed on the battlefield. He may move freely once during this action to an adjacent battlefield or the rooftops. So if we put a 3 here, that'll be 4 damage while he's swinging down. Now you take out Jervis Tesh. Catwoman, Catwoman, Catwoman. No, she can't place until someone else has, right? Oh, no, she doesn't have that now because she's wounded. So she will take this 5 and place it here in the stolen Batmobile. And she'll activate her other one so Batman can change this 3 likewise into a 5. Batman will use this 5 here to deal with that. Let's tap that down so that it's dealt with. Catwoman. I feel like something's wrong here. 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. Catwoman. Sorry about that. Mind blanking on a couple of things. Let's see. She doesn't have a cat scratch anymore. She has a 3, 2, and a 1. Sleek move. When you activate, placing a 3 die here, remove the highest ranked villain from each battlefield. Not Mastermind villain. Okay. No villains over there. Highest rank here is a 3. Goodbye, 3. And the highest rank here is also a 3, but that's the only 3 there. Back in the bag. Ooh. Sean, what's up, Damon? They going with the animated series, so I hope they did a good job. It feels like a good job. This is tough. I'm having some problems here. I tell you that. Look at that! I got 2 buildings left. You think I'm making it to Act 2? I doubt that. Okay, but now we still have 2 5s to make, and we're not going to be able to do that. So that's another thing I didn't take in consideration, was dealing with this one first. No, she can't put it down. Oh, yeah, she can now. She's wounded. Should have had her put it here, because we only need 2 of these 5s filled out since it's a 2-player game. Yeah, screwed the pooch on that one. Well, first game out, you have to, have a little bit of a learning curve trying to figure out what the tactics are or supposed to be. But that was a good one. That sleek move. Leaving us to Batman. Got a 5 and a 6. And let me see. The swingy attack is really good. So if we put this 6 here, heroic leadership again, though. Deal 6 damage, or do I want to deal 8 damage? I guess I want to deal with 8. So since we're not going to be able to deal with that, I'll put the 5 here. Oh, you have to place a 1 die there. Sorry. The utility belt, then. Utility belt. I might have played that wrong last round. Utility gadget, placing a 4 or higher. Gain 2 bat signals. 1, 2. And then deal damage to the villains in Batman's field equal to the die placed. So that was a 5. So we can take out Man-Bat. Like so. Catwoman. 2 and a 1. She really doesn't have any choices here. Cat fight. When activated by placing any die here, deal damage to the villain in the Catwoman battlefield equal to that die placed 1. And you may move 1 time during this attack to an adjacent battlefield. We'll put this here. 2 and 1 is 3. She's going to move down from the roof, so that means she's going to get plus 5 damage. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 8 damage as she swings down. And she'll be able to... These aren't stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4... 6, 7. These are all in the same field, though. They should have been stacked. That was my fault. They should be stacked because they're in the same battlefield. But there we go. She's down here now. Oh, Batman. Got a 6. So we could do that heroic battle. 7 damage. This will do 6. But she'll be able to return 1 of her dice. So, and I think I didn't do that last turn either. When activated, replacing a 6 die here deals 6 damage to a villain on Batman's battlefield. Afterwards, another hero on Batman's battlefield. Oh, she's not on my battlefield. Damn it. Put it here, it'll be a 7 then. Acrobatic attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5. So it's 5. Yes, it is. 6, 7. I really wanted to return the die. But she's in the wrong battlefield. She's in the east battlefield. Batman's in the south battlefield. So she's got one last die left, and she has no choice really of where she's putting this. So she's going to have to put it there. So that's going to be 2 damage, and she's going to be able to move. So she'll do 2 damage. She'll take out one of these henchmen. And now things are gonna get ugly. Okay. So let me double check. I think to start with is going to be starting at the north. And that means we only have 1 die to roll because there's only poison ivy up here, and that's it. Crisis phase. Okay, let's do this in order. I'm not sure if I did everything completely in order last time. Card penalties. Review each story card. Okay, so yeah, we took care of that, but we did not take care of this. So on the roll of a 1, 3, or 5, a building's destroyed. Yeah. Boom. And what's going to happen? It's either or, explosion or casualty. Well, I am sorry, Gotham, but we have to go with that casualty. Now they're both even here. Poison ivy, how dare you? Citizen casualty is good. Destruction roll is good. I mean, not good, but they're not at 0 yet, and that's the main thing. And the villains. Let's see. Heroic stack. She'll jump on that. Doesn't matter. He'll jump on the ninja. They'll both do a heroic defensive roll. So on a roll of a 1, they're going to get wounded. We'll do Catwoman first, since she's the act leader. Roll of a 1, she's wounded. Thank goodness she is not. So 2 of a 6 that she deals that much number. So she does 6 points of damage, and there's 2, 4, 6 on that stack. Oh, Batman on the roll of a 1, he's going to get wounded. No, not quite. He did do 3 damage, which is just enough to take that ninja out. Okay. Sewer King over here, and Red Claw. 1, 3, or 5. 1 and 3. Almost like a TARDIS. Two explosions. The act leader reshuffles spent cards. So we lost on 2 fronts there. We lost on the fact that there's no building left standing in the city of Gotham. And the explosion track got down to 0. If the explosion track or the casualty gets to 0, you lose. We almost lost here because if you take a second wound, like Catwoman had 1 wound, if she had taken another one or he took 2, game would have also been over. I really liked playing this. I'm sorry I didn't know any of the strategy enough. Like, I definitely would not have left him on the top of the roofs at the very end of that first part of the game. I wouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Don't do that, please. So that was a problem. And I dealt with this wrong. I should have had that 5 out here first earlier. I could have dealt with this completely and finished Act 1. So that's definitely my own fault for missing that opportunity. And that's Little Will Sean, and that's it for the game. Damn it, I had a lot of fun. I definitely have to try this again. I'm gonna have to add this on to the sort of regular carousel of one playable games that I've been doing for the past year. And that's really cool. That's what kind of things could have been happening there. More things come out. Because different different of these cards have different stories that come out. Like if this had been a 3-player game, it would have been 2. But it's not just that. I mean, all of them have different. Like this one would have been 4 story cards in Act 2 for 2 heroes and only 1 mastermind. So it is it's all balanced differently. Now, Street Thugs could have come out, placed 10 random villain tokens. Criminals run wild. If not defeated, 1 citizen becomes a casualty, and heroes fighting active villain stacks become wounded. Damn. Protect the innocent. I'm trying. Look, but there's more Street Thugs and Street Terror. And the Batcave is analyzing all of this. And there's just more terrorizing visions. And the people are gripped by fear. There's a beacon of hope. But yet the criminals still run wild. Why does anybody live in Gotham City? That's beyond me. So a really fun game. I'm so happy this is in my collection. I'm glad I got it to the table. Hopefully you get a chance to play this with more players now that things may be leveling out a little bit or so. We'll see how that goes. But yes, Batman the Animated Series by IDW Games, Gotham City Under Siege. I'm your buddy Big Giant G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends,